the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. Pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak has continued to grow. As it has, their fans' excitement has grown right along with it.
And you know what? You can feel it in the air, guys. The home crowd energized. And I'll tell you what, right now, this is one of the toughest buildings you are going to ever compete in when you talk about trying to play on the road in the NBA.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. Now here's Johnson following the miss by DeRozan. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now the Raptors moving it up. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And their defense, they're playing with a thick pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Lowry following the basket by Freak. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Washington Wizards.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Here's Jack after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And Jack, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jack's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
That drops.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez. Buries it down low. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 4. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
DeRozan against Johnson. Outside DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. Nets trail by 6. Jack with it. Lowry picks him up. They set the pick. And Jack kicks to Evans. Launches it. No good from Jack. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. There's the dish to Patterson. The pass to Carroll. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Valanciunas inside. Lopez is there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson dishes to Evans. Back to Johnson. All alone. The shot no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
And it's good. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In transition, here come the Nets. Thornton's got the ball.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Lowry passes to Patterson. Lowry against Thornton. Lowry kicks to Patterson. 5 to shoot. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancers.
And let's check out some stats for DeRozan. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Lopez a screen. Johnson dishes to Thornton. Valanciunas on the double team. Johnson outside. Shot to end this cold run. And the shot is good. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Raptors leading by 10. It's stolen by Jack. And now in transition is Jack. Here we go. And he gets the bucket. Jack's got his second bucket of the night.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. Screened by Valanciunas. Carroll with it. 8 points his last outing. Off target there with the little leaner.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Evans goes in. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. He feeds it to Patterson. Dishes to Carroll. 6 to shoot. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. 8th in second chance points. 10th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby. Room for improvement, but acceptable.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
Here is Lowry. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Passes it to DeRozan. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Young comes in for Joe Johnson. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Marcus Thornton. That's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Great open look there. 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here is Jack. Against Washington, he was really on his game. From the arc. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Young. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
They aren't enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just assistance on the interior.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points and another basket for Toronto.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Evans. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And Jack kicks to Evans. Can't connect from short range.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blocker.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talked his athleticism, but you can add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities in abundance as well. A's are wild here.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Nets trail by 11. Evans with it. Luis Scola covering. Galloway the pass to Bargnani. A 3-ball. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here is Joseph. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Johnson dishes to Scola. Scola sets a screen for Joseph. Shot off the screen, and he's able to get it back. The Raptors rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Scola. Scola hits them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Galloway kicks to Evans. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fades away. Evans' shot is good. Evans has got his 2nd basket. And there's always talk about if team chemistry matters or not. Let me tell you, it matters a lot. And
yes.
Clark, you really push this. If you can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. And I think it starts with Freak. From what I understand, he makes sure they're doing things as a team off the court as well as on to build that camaraderie.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Scola. Here's Johnson. No good with the layup. Nets trail by 8. In transition, here come the Nets. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors leading by 6. Now DeRozan. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Joseph. And the rejection by Evans. And he recovers it. The scoring fast and furious as we end the... And power forward Patrick Patterson. Getting better every season. He said that his...
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being...
Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Evans, he's in a power forward. Also young out there. Thornton out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Galloway in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 51 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Thornton, no good. Raptors leading by 8. Carroll passes to Lowry. Here's Sampson, defended by Young. The feed to Lowry. The Raptors need to get a shot off. They get the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Galloway kicks to Evans. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Carroll dishes to Lowry. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense. Both teams will make substitutions. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Evans. Rob. Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him. And it's Johnson again missing. Burnett shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Evans passes to Bargnani. Chance there to take the lead, missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Joseph. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Joseph drops them both. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Galloway. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, looking now at some numbers for Evans. Just an incredible month of basketball. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Galloway hits both of them. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Johnson right side. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 9. 1:20 left in the first half. Inside, here's Evans, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's DeRozan. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. A leaner. Again, Toronto.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Galloway gets a screen from Evans. Young in the corner. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's got 6. Raptors with the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Joseph the pass to Sampson. Johnson the screen. DeRozan a screen on Evans. Johnson's shot is off.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Nah. I mean, like most games, this will probably come down to who scores the most points. Rebounds are just an accessory. They only mean one team's missing shots. This game is still all about the buckets.
Thank you so much, Kevin. He makes it hard to argue with his logic.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports Broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Here's Jack. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Outside Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on Jack. Lowry drives in. He kicks it to DeRozan. The shot is off. Jack with the defensive effort.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Here's Evans. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Raptors trail by 3. Patterson, the screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The Raptors shooting well. They're at 45%. To the middle. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 10 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And Evans with a stop.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Feeds it to Johnson. 14 feet away, and yep, only dropped after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Evans with the rebound.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And the basket by Thornton.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too fast.
They're sitting pretty, second place, looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Raptors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
Lowry kicks to Patterson. Right side, DeRozan. A baseline J. Another miss by DeRozan.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Lopez gets it to go.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Here's a look at some stats for Johnson. Over the last month, getting it done. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
And DeRozan kicks to Carroll. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Carroll's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jack passes to Evans. And stolen by Patterson. And DeRozan. Here we go with the second effort. And it's sent back by Lopez. Johnson dishes to Jack. Evans inside. Patterson defending. Jack's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
There's a screen. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nets leading by 6. And Jack kicks to Evans. Back to Jack. Evans with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Jack against Lowry. Patterson up top. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Goes up the baseline. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Jack passes to Evans. Back to Jack. Joe Johnson on the wing. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Take a look at the performance in this one for Evans. He's got 13 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Valanciunas with a screen on Jack. The dish now to Patterson. Offensive rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Patterson. Buries the long-range jumper. Patterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Dishes it to Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Patterson. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here is Lowry. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Valanciunas hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Valanciunas has got 17 now.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Young comes in for Joe Johnson. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Marcus Thornton. A new group in now for the Raptors. Sampson's checked in. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. James Johnson's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Galloway, the pass to Evans. And it's Young at the elbow. That is good. Young's got 8. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Joseph. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lowry kicks to Scola. Puts it up from 12. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Young on the wing. 8 points for him. To into the paint. Here's Evans. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Scoa. For the tie. The shot by Lowry, no good. Nets leading by 3. Young dishes to Galloway. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
The Nets working the ball around now. Evans passes to Bargnani. And another shot. And Evans throws it down hard.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 11 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Young, a screen on Lowry. Galloway kicks to Young. Here's Galloway. Lowry covering. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Scoa's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson kicks to Joseph. Back to Johnson. The layup off target.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
1:43 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Evans, right side. Over to the left wing. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got 9 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Johnson left side. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. Nets leading by 3. There's Galloway. 9 points in the game so far. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He feeds it to Evans. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Nets second.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And the first one drops. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jack comes in for Langston Galloway. And both free throws good for Evans.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
They set the pick. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Joseph with the ball, and Bargnani picks him up defensively, and the basket by Scola. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Bargnani is screen on Lowry. Jack against Lowry. Here's Bargnani. Second shot opportunity, and Evans throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Damari Gerald.
Lowry inside the line. Money from the wing. Lowry's got 7 points in the game. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 3. And time to step it. And welcome back to the 2K Sports Broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Raptors trail by 3. Evans in at power forward. Thornton out there with Jarrett Jack. Then it's Young, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Joseph dishes to Patterson. The offensive rebound, the second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw good, Joseph.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Jack with it. To the paint. Here's Evans. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Evans has got 16 points here in the second half.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And here is Joseph. Passes it to Carroll. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Thomas Robinson. And a change for the Nets. Evans is checked in. Toronto trailing. Now here's Joseph. Patterson setting the pick for Joseph. Kicks to Patterson. Drills the three-pointer. Patterson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Johnson attacking. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Johnson has been too much to handle. He has 9 points and the 1 steal. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
Here's Valanciunas. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Patterson bringing the double, and Jack kicks to Johnson. Here's Evans. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
For 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
All right. Stay on him.
And both free throws good for Evans. Raptors trail by 4. Joseph with the ball. Now Jack defending. Patterson, the screen. Here's Carroll. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
DeRozan against Johnson. Patterson bringing the double. Here's Evans. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Joseph, the pass to Carroll. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
It's Evans on the wing. And it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Joseph.
In for the Raptors, Kyle Lowry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thornton no good. Raptors trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Valanciunas. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Evans, a screen on Lowry. Jack dishes to Evans. Lopez, a screen. Evans kicks to Lopez. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 6.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Patterson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Been a big game for Patterson. 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 5. Lowry brings the double. Jack passes to Evans. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's DeRozan. Patterson, a screen on Thornton. DeRozan dishes to Patterson. Connects from 3-point range. Patterson's got 15 points in just the second half. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Jack kicks to Thornton. Valanciunas on the double team. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Evans. And that's 13 points for Brook Lopez. Raptors trail by 6. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Here's Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Carroll against Johnson. Patterson, the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 19 points for DeMar DeRozan. Nets leading by 6. Jack with it. That's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 23.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally The balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Lopez sets a screen for Thornton. Evans kicks to Thornton. And the three ball is good. And the Nets lead by 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Johnson, good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Lowry. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Valanciunas has got 12 points here in the second half. Lowry against Jack. Johnson sets the screen for Evans. Patterson bringing the double. Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 16 points for Johnson.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. The shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Patterson. Pushing it up. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Carroll.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Evans kicks to Jack. Back to Evans. Pass to Lopez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
To the left wing. There's the feed to Johnson. Evans outside. And Lopez has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Johnson can't get it to go.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Valanciunas passes to Carroll. Lowry dishes to Patterson. He kicks it to Carroll. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Evans outside. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean, you never...
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Right now, I'll say, yeah, definitely. But by the end of the season, this one he was not top.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became... And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Hart.